Hi students, how are you all? Welcome to the video session. Today we are going to have a video session on representation of geographical features. This video session consists of two parts. The first part consists of topographic maps, use of colors on topographic maps, use of scale for measurement, types of scale. They are verbal statement, linear or graphic scale, representative fraction. The second part is based on measuring distances on a map, to measure distance along a curved line and to measure distance along a straight line, and conventional signs and symbols. Now let's come back to the topic, representation of geographical features. Each place on the earth has its own set of distinctive features that make it different from other places. These are called the geographical features, which are either naturally created or man-made. Natural geographical features include physical features like mountains, hills, valleys, rivers, seas, etc., and climate, soil, and vegetation. Man-made geographical features include railroads, roads, human settlements, bridges, airports, buildings, dams, etc. In this chapter, we will study how these features are represented on topographic maps. Topographic maps. A topographic map shows the surface of the earth in detail. Topographic maps are drawn on a number of sheets, where each sheet depicts the details of only one particular part of the whole area. These sheets are joined to give a complete picture of the entire area. Colors on topographic maps. Several natural and some man-made features are represented by colors on topographic maps. Use of colors on the topographical sheets. Many colors are used on a topographical sheets to represent certain physical, economic, or cultural features. The details are as under. The blue color is used to show all physical features associated with water bodies which are perennial. The red color is used for grid lines, that is eastings and northings, and their number, man-made features like roads, cut tracks, buildings, huts, etc. The brown color is used to show contour lines and their numbering, sand features like sand dunes and hills. The green color is used for showing forests, grasslands, orchards, scattered trees and shrubs. The yellow color highlights cultivable land. Difference between large scale and small scale maps. The large scale maps include topographic maps, whereas the small scale map include world maps or atlas map. Large scale maps show a small area in greater detail, whereas small scale maps show a larger area in less detail. Large scale maps show details of cities, towns, and villages. Small scale maps show important features like mountains, plateaus, continents, and countries. The scales of the map also varies. Use of scale for measurement. Scale is defined as the ratio of the distance on the map and the corresponding distance on the ground. It can be expressed as scale is equal to map distance between 2 points upon ground distance between the same points. The distance on the ground is usually measured in large units such as kilometers or miles, while the units of measuring distance on the map are centimeters and inches. The scale of a map shows how many smaller scales such as centimeters or inches on the map represents how many kilometers or miles on the ground. Types of scale. There are three main types of scale. They are verbal statement, linear or graphic scale, and representative fraction. Now let's study about it in detail. First, the verbal statement. Such a scale is stated in words or a statement. Example, 1 centimeter to 1 kilometer, 1 inch to 5 miles. This means 1 centimeter on a map represents a distance of 1 kilometer on the ground, or 1 inch on a map represents the distance of 5 miles on the ground. Second, linear or graphic scale. The scale is represented by a straight line divided into equal parts, primary and secondary, to show what these markings represent on the actual ground. The primary divisions are the major divisions on the scale graduated from left to right. The secondary divisions are smaller units graduated from right to left on one primary division. The total length of this linear scale represents a distance of 25 kilometers. Each primary division denotes a distance of 5 kilometers. Each secondary division denotes a distance of 1 kilometers on the actual ground. Third, representative fraction. This scale is represented in numerical fraction as the ratio of the distance of a line on the map and the corresponding actual distance on the Earth's surface. The numerator is always expressed as unity, that is, 1 unit map distance is equivalent to a number of units of ground distance. This fraction is called representative fraction. Representative fraction, or RF, is equal to distance on a map upon distance on the ground. The most important point in a representative fraction is that the unit of measurement of distances in the numerator and denominator is the same. The main advantage of RF is that it is only a fraction and is independent of the unit of measurement. It can be converted into any unit of measurement and has a universal application. It is therefore also known as international scale or natural scale. So students, let's revise the lesson that we have learned in part 1. Geographical features are either natural or man-made. Natural features like physical features such as hills, mountains, valleys, plateaus, rivers, seas, oceans, etc., climate, soil and vegetation. Man-made features like human settlements, railroads, roads, bridges, airports, ports, buildings, dams, etc. Next, the types of scale. There are three types of scale. They are verbal statement, linear or graphic scale, representative fraction. Please go through the key points. Thanks.